What's an easy thing you can do for your child to help their body process a vaccine? So first of all, whenever there's an insult to the body, whether it's an injury or a pathogen or a metal preservative, the body's going to go into a little bit of a shock first. So you can hold the thighs, you can do both. Doesn't matter how long ago it was that you had the vaccine there. There's still probably a body memory of that. So hold both thighs. And then the body's going to take it through the liver. So the liver is right here. You're going to hold the liver, hold the thighs, and until you've trained your hands, you can just time it to where you hold that for 10 minutes. While you're holding it for the 10 minutes, you can just start to get curious about what those feelings are under your hands. It could feel a little bit like air hockey or surfing, but you're just gonna let that connect 10 minutes or surf until you feel it has this wave that goes like that, which gets that energetic connection through the liver. So the liver is a good place to start, 10-15 minutes. After that, you can go over to the thymus. The thymus is the thyroid, thymus, heart. So if you just take all of that, you have the thymus under there, and same thing. You have a connection between the hand on the thymus and the hands that are holding the thighs, so that you'll get a dance going with that. Or you just hold it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I want you to take the spleen. The spleen is on the left side of the ribs. The spleen does bacterial and fungal immunity, so there's a big immune response that happens here. So you can let that energetic fascial conversation happen, 15 minutes. Next thing you could do, arch your back up a little bit. Okay, good, relax. Right below the diaphragm, you have the ribs on the back. My hand is now on the adrenal glands. The adrenals are what perpetuates sometimes that shock, cortisol, adrenaline response. Like I said, an insult to the body creates a shock. So you're gonna let that talk for a bit. Once your hands get a little bit more sensitive, you might feel that freeze mode right in your adrenal hand as it connects to the thighs. You might start to feel one thigh has more connection than the other thigh. So just let that dance for about 15 minutes. You're just holding that circuit. After that, you can take the lymphatics. So anywhere that has a big bunch of lymphatics, armpit and groin. Yeah, so you do 15 minutes across the armpits and then across the limbic system and the eyes. Right here is where you can get that freeze mode, and behind the eyes, you're connecting that for 15 minutes. And then under the brainstem, hold right there. There's a lot of lymphatics in the back of the skull there, and also just primitive brainstem control energetics that happen there. So we got brainstem, limbic and eyes, and sinuses, facial lymph, armpit lymph, thymus. You can get those two at the same time, lymph and thymus. Adrenal glands right under there, liver, spleen, all to vaccine site. You don't have to do them all at once. You could just pick one per night, like at bedtime, just hold 15 minutes each site. If you have the time and they go to sleep and you're comfortable, just keep going. After that, you can work on, there's fascial release techniques, strain, counter strain. If you have an interest in treating your kids at home, I'm right now starting the Parent Bodywork Project, to where I'm going to teach you right from here modules to help your kids with their fascial release around the diaphragm, growth spurts, injuries, sinus trouble, pre-orthodontia, ear infections. So DM me if you're interested in the Parent Bodywork Project. Meantime, I'm just going to keep giving these tips on how to try to help your kids at home.
And also, you can, when your kids don't like it when you work on them, you can just distract them by watching YouTube on your phone.
Yeah. Or you could just wait till they go to sleep, depending on what bribery you need to have them hold still to have you help them.